Hello. Just your run-of-the-factory Game Wolf Plays video. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your friend. Yeah, ha 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 ha. We're going back. All right. So what is the color here? Also, this is a fearsome level. I hope you're ready for this shit. Instant spider mode. We're gonna be spider the whole time. Get used to that. There's a spider in my factory, but wait, we haven't met our special guest. What the actual Crackshot Croc is. Oh my god. Hang on a second. Here he is. Look, it's a crosshair. And it's gonna shoot the cheese balls at you. Yep. Cheese ball cannon! Wow. That's amazing, man. What a wonderfully intense level. Man, why are factory levels the best? Why was there a 1-up over there? I guess we needed something to fill in the void. Okay, so I've decided on what the substance is based on the color. This is like boiling Pepto-Bismol. It's bismuth or tungsten or something. That's my only guess. Bismuth, tungsten, or something. Any other guesses as to what that is? Marinara sauce? You crazy. But if we're going with the old pasta motif, okay, sure. Grab 15 bananas, made of green, made of green. Mathman, 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 Mathman. Mathman. No one remembers Mathman because they're not like me. It's like, you've been into math since that long ago? Yes. It is sad, but also true. It's not sad. I'm just a weirdo who's actually knows the things. Uh-oh, alert! Alert day! Alert the press. Alert the paparazzis. The praxis paparazzis. The Bishwes versus the proletariat. I have no idea what the segment is. Okay, so, yeah. Just, carefully... It always shoots about the same interval, so I kind of take my time with going around so I don't immediately get off guard by this thing. But I have to be careful with the timing of the spider web, because the spider web goes after a while, too. So, I'm trying to time two things at once here. That's what my brain's doing. Cool! Explain to me how your brain works. I can't. My brain is not like your brain. It doesn't mean it's better. In some ways it is, in other ways it's different. But it's my brain, and there are none like it, and this one's mine. Ha! Ha ha! Hope a gift to mankind. Yes, I'm God's gift to the world with the brain of the plane and the brain of the Spain and the M&M. No. Remember we just had brown M&Ms and tan M&Ms? I think the blue M&Ms killed the tan M&Ms in their sleep. I'm saying this because I'm thinking about this M&M Game Boy Color game, which is kind of... No? Actually, no. You know what I'm wondering about? Obviously, there's that Shantae game. Like, I didn't actually play a lot of Game Boy Color, weirdly enough. I skipped that era of handheldness and went right to Game Boy Advance. But there's like this... You know, there's this Shantae game, and then I realized by the same developer there's also something similar, which is this Sabrina game. Just kind of puzzling. It's like, maybe I need to try that again, even though it was a licensed game. Like, licensed games for the Game Boy Color are oddly interesting. The Game Boy Advance ones are not, but I think there's a simple reason for this. There's only so much you could do with the Game Boy Color, so they actually had to focus on the gameplay. But yeah, like, doing, like, 2000 stuff for, like, what was essentially an NES quality meant they actually had to make a game on their licensed product as opposed to the lazy shit that we've done with the DS and the Wii. Glad that's over. Although now I feel like all the lazy shit is going to all the random shit the Switch has picked up. But you get all the good stuff too. So that is the price you pay for being popular. It's all the third-party stuff, which means buying a clock for $10. Why would you do that? Also, why would you buy Tic-Tac-Toe for the Switch? Who the fuck? What? Why are you fucking doing that? That's stupid. You're stupid. Bash the baddies, bash them bad. But no one... No one gashes the goodies. No one grabs the ghoulies. I guess not, but they get grabbed by them. It made me think it was a Goonies reference by Rare. That's where that joke comes in. Thank you, thank you. Hey, you guys remember, ever heard about this one game? I don't know if this PS1 game or N64 game, but it was like, could have been released on N64. It's like 40 Winks. I want to look more into this, because this is like one of those weird, not quite finished, but was probably finished games, like how Star Fox 2 is. Stuff that's like, it's like the opposite of Vaporware. Where it's like, no, it's like the other end of the scale of Vaporware, not the opposite. I guess more the inverse, where they stopped right at the very last moment and didn't release it when the content is clearly there. That's what happened to some Shadow Warrior DLC. It's available now, of course, but at the time it wasn't. So, thank God for Shadow Warrior DLC. I cannot wait. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing Shadow Warrior. Like, I've never actually beaten it legit, but I'm so confident in my Duke Nukem 3D skill that I think I can actually do this now. Maybe not so with Blood, because Blood is a beast and a half, but that'd be good. Delicious Pepto-Bismol. Are you having upset stomach, diarrhea, and all other kinds of things that indigestion, some problems with the stomach? Drink this stuff. You'll feel fine. Actually, the worst medicine I've ever had, I'm trying to remember what it was for, but it tasted like chalk. Trust me, I don't know what chalk is supposed to taste like, but I'm pretty sure it was that. Because maybe I licked chalk one time out of curiosity and said no. So I know what chalk tastes like. Thank you very much. Ugh. Actually, let me tell you about the worst candy I ever had while we were in this snow level. The worst candy I ever had, I was like, it's a lollipop, right? And it's a Pokeball lollipop. I'm like, okay. So I was thinking, alright, there's one flavor for the top, the red part, and one for the bottom, the white part. So my head was like, okay, this top part's cherry. And I'm like, I hope the other one's vanilla. It wasn't vanilla. You know what that other flavor was? It was fucking cheesecake. Don't make a fucking cheesecake lollipop. Are you nuts? So naturally, I felt nauseous. Cheesecake is beyond just being dairy. Oh, cheesecake really rubs my stomach the wrong way. I hate it now. Even though, again, it's a New York thing. I'm just like, you should like the cheesecake. I'm like, I'm sorry. I really can't do cheesecake. It's too rich for my blood, apparently. Can't believe we're having a discussion on cheesecake. No, I want to discuss that weird Pokeball lollipop thing. I'm just flabbergasted that thing existed. Oh yeah, these are the Lemguins. It's a lemming combined with penguin, and they fall off because, haha, Disney documentary where we pushed rodents off a cliff. Thanks a lot, by the way, for inspiring the Lemmings franchise, but that's not actually what lemmings do. It's just they had to run off because you were scaring them. You jackass. They're actually cute in real life, though. Check them out sometime. Look at a real-life lemming. It's adorable. Okay, collect the stars. You remember how to do this, right? You first put your hand into outer space, millions of miles. Then you lose oxygen and feeling in your hand. Then you grab the star, even though it's 1 billion degrees Fahrenheit, and you're like, ow! And that's how you grab a star. Really and truly. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Game Wolf. Can you take your meds again? No! I have never been more sane in my life. Okay, man. I'm gonna call the cops. Ha ha ha! I am the... Oh my god, no! Nothing moves the blob. Nothing, huh? How about a teleporter? Shit, you got me. Secret cave. Past the cabin. Cool. Even though it looks like any other cave, it is a grotto, supposedly. And there's only so many color choices we can use for these goddamn caves, but I assure you, if I had to take a look back at the footage, got my little GIMP program going, you know, the image manipulator software, and just pick the color out of the screenshots of all these caves, they might actually all be slightly different hex codes. So if someone wants to make like a weird graph of that, go ahead. It's a fun project for somebody, maybe. My word, how on earth did you find me up here? Well, never mind about that. My name's Blizzard, and I've got some shit to sell you. We want to play World of Warcraft? I'm gonna miss my best friend's birthday, even though there's some abuse in my workplace. Ha ha! This is topical. No, I actually, haven't really been on Battle.net except for StarCraft way back in the day. But, this is for that one guy who was in the StarCraft. Hey man, did you know I am actually considering a StarCraft LP? Did you know that? Of course, naturally this would have to come after like a few Warcraft LPs, the original RTS games, but StarCraft is the reason why I actually understand any real-time strategy game. And it was only because of a fateful day at computer camp where someone brought it in the summer of '99. I'm like, oh, sweet! This is a great tangent to go on, by the way. So yeah, the summer of '99, we were playing StarCraft, you know, after doing some, like, Quake 2 and shit also. Which was a couple years ago before, this is a year before that. Yeah, so, like, I was in computer camp quite a few times in my childhood. But, yeah, it was summer of '99. Guy brought up StarCraft. It's like, oh, you don't have to worry about copies. You can clone the, you can have free multiplayer copies of the game, which is only for playing multiplayer, not having the single-player campaign. It's like, oh, cool, so everyone can play like a LAN party sort of fashion. So that's what we did. And I had no experience playing this kind of game. There was clearly people already knowing more about this game than I did, but I tried my best. I used the Terran race because I'm like, okay, this is the normal-ass human race. All right, sure. And I didn't actually win, but I did live for a while. Because I found out a feature that the others didn't know, which was you take your buildings, I mean, after you've built them, but Terran buildings can move around. And so that's what I did. I just moved my headquarters more than once, and I still lost, mind you, but, you know, they thought I was dead, and I just moved myself to a corner of the screen, and in another corner it's like, I'm not here! And then to rub it all in, like, I think I moved my shit back to my original location where they never think of finding me. That was an amazingly asshole move by yours truly. It's like, yeah. So I'm not thinking of getting a StarCraft competitively, but I think doing the single-player campaigns of RTS games seems like good LP material for this channel. But like I said, I have to think about the genre because it's like there's a lot of management and stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of ways we could go about it. So I'll think on that. That's a deep consideration, is actually doing RTS games. What else? Turn-based strategy games, not so much. But that's just because of the amount of time I'd actually have to spend on them. With, like, a turn-based strategy game, though, you could just do screenshot LPs where you take a screenshot of each turn. It's like the same way you do mail by chess. Right? What else would go with that? I don't know, Command and Conquer. Well, with Command and Conquers and even StarCraft, there's, like, sometimes multiple paths in the campaign. So I'd have to, like, show you, like the split victories that you'd have to do to get to the different levels, too. So there'd be, like, one video for each, like, end goal that goes in a different direction than the other one, including that one bonus level, which was interesting, that you have to unlock in a particular way. So I also have to double check to make sure there's anything else hiding. Also, another thing to consider for this channel, this is something StarCraft does, but also there's actually one other game that does this. So for its share or demo, so to speak, there's this whole prologue campaign thing, oddly enough. And I know exactly one game I want to do that's like this too. Rise of the Triad has its own prologue campaign, which actually got a re-release with a few more extra levels in it at a later point. I'm debating whether to actually do that as its own separate thing. I'm not sure yet. And that's in between regular Rise of the Triad and Extreme Rise of the Triad. It's like, what's this stuff? That's weird. How many games do this own separate prologue campaign that you don't see elsewhere? This is Bleak's House. I'm sure it's a reference to something. I think Charles Dickens. But all that time spent in the bonuses weren't for nothing. Now I'm throwing on evil Mr. Frosty. I'll see you in Clay Fighter 63 1/3. Haha. Also, Earthworm Jim might be there. You never know. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about claymation, stop motion animation. Love this guy. He's just having a great time being an evil fucking snowman who shoots snowballs out of his hat. How does he do it? It's a magic hat. It is. Alright, he's back in the background. Oh no! Don't worry, my guy. I'm gonna kill you by throwing snowballs back in your amulet. Seriously, what the fuck? I don't know. This is amazing. Oh! My head! He's dead. What a wonderful genre shift boss. That's great. That's like when I'm doing Kirby and there's a shoot 'em up boss. Wonderful. Let's go to Barter Swap Shop real quick. Alright, so this is Barter. As you could tell by his name, he trades you shit. So, yeah. And I'm going to assume he's French. Or Quebecian. That's the impression I get from this guy. Plus, look at his wonderful mustache. Or, you know, maybe he's Belgian. You know what? That's a better idea. Maybe he's that, shit. It's like that only thing I know that comes out of Belgium. Besides cheese and chocolate. Yeah, Perot. Yeah. He's Perot. Spectre Perot. Yeah. I like a lot of mystery shows in my time. Thank you. Look at the state of me. How will I know when I'm clean? Sacre bleu. Damn you and your French stereotypes. Anyway, I traded Mir for this wrench. A wrench is not worth 50 bear coins. It really shouldn't be. But whatever. Here, you need this, you vain asshole. We need that wrench for the falling world, by the way. Oh, look at me. I am beautiful. Ha! Now that I have self-awareness, I now have self-hygiene, self-lucidity, and self-advocacy. I am the best. Alright. What else was I gonna do? Oh, right. So I actually got that present from Blizzard the Bear. It's for Blue. Let's go to his house. The music's really slow. Hey, what the fuck? Someone remembered my birthday? What the absolute god shite? Whoa! I'm so happy I'm going manic. I'm a bipolar bear. Oh no! Oh, it's a bowling ball. I'm glad someone remembered I can't use a fucking bowling ball. What the fuck? Wow, whatever. I'm just glad someone thought of me. Oh, it was so sad, but now I am glad. Now I am a normal-ass bear. And apparently, for the rest of the game, he's just going to have a birthday party. So, yeah. That's what he's doing. The whole day. Cool. Also, beach hut. That sounds good. Welcome to my... Yeah, Blue lives at the beach. Why should... What kind of depressed... If you're depressed and you live at the beach, I think you're doing something wrong. Like, a beach should help with your depression, right? I don't know. I don't know much about living on a beach. Alright, so check it out. I go to this guy and give him the bowling ball, because it could apparently double as a cannonball. People at home, have you ever tried firing a bowling ball from a cannon? I don't know if you should do that. It sounds like a real good time, but what? No. Anyway, you don't even get to see the bowling ball being fired because you're actually going in the can yourself to launch yourself, so the bowling ball is like pushing you towards where you need to go, except you get to reuse the bowling ball again. Well, I guess I can imagine that, but you still have to retrieve the ammo and clean out the cannon, you know. But it's like, oh my god, the bowling ball is pushing me to victory. Lock and load. I loves me a cannon. Yes, I am the one with the artillery and the cavalry and all those things. You ever play Stratego? I was just thinking of that now because of this guy. Skoy Hoy secret. Very nice. Glad I can make a reference to something you may or may not know about. It was Tiger and Bunny, by the way. So anytime I see Sky High, I have a inkling to say "Scooy Hoy" every single time. It doesn't always occur, so I don't get a chance to use that joke. But I forgot that was a thing. That happened in one Mario ROM hack where I translated a Japanese thing and it translated to Sky High. I'm like, aha! You know. Well, not quite, but I kind of made sense to myself the way I was doing it. Just something I used to do. Just for fun, try to translate Mario ROM hacks. Just on my own time to figure out what the fuck any of this meant, and any hints as to how to play, or some of their weird stuff, but I don't actually need to do that to play Mario, so you're not going to see me doing that anymore. I'll do it on my own term, or for my own fun, like, just maybe out of habit, but I'm not obliged to do it anymore. Hey, someone let out that I was working on something. Well, guess what? You gotta find all the DK coins. I thought those were crankies. Also, why do the Kremlings have them? I don't know, but Funky Kong's final vehicle, you need all the DK coins for it, and that's how you're gonna beat the game. The true ending. So, if you're one... I don't know why TV Tropes is like, oh, I can't figure this out. Dude, you just talk to the bear after the fact, you know. Then he gives you the hint, then you talk to Funky, and he's like, get all DK coins. And you're like, okay, I get all the DK coins. So, I don't know. I feel like the people who write TV Tropes aren't actually playing the games. But, I guess from a first glance, you wouldn't know. I just kind of knew already. It's not like I had a guide for this game. I just kind of figured it out. Alright, next time we'll go into Razor Ridge, which I guess is kind of another mountain, but less snowy and more cliff-facey. See you there.